This is the VWR Scientific 1450D vacuum oven. It has an inside dimension of 18 inches long by 24 inches wide by 18 inches high. It has a tempered glass inner door and an insulated outer door. The unit is powered by 120 volts AC, and it has a maximum temperature of 225 degrees. We'll show you some features of the oven. This is the insulated door. This is the glass inner door. And we have installed a brand new high temp silicone gasket. However, these gaskets are not rated for typically use over 225 degrees C. It is equipped with two shelves that are removable. Close the door here. Our first demonstration is going to be the vacuum feature. The larger the hose, the faster it'll pump, but in this particular situation, we've got our pump connected in a short hose, and we're going to show you this in real time. So this is approximately 7,800 cubic inches, so it is a fairly large chamber, and it'll pump all the way down to 30 inches of mercury in 5 minutes. So here we go, folks. Close the vent valve, and we start. Okay, we're down to just about 30 inches of vacuum. That's real time, the time it takes to evacuate this chamber. And again, that's not so bad for such a big chamber. Now we're going to close the vacuum valve. And we're now going to vent the chamber, which takes a little less time, just about 4 minutes. And the chamber is vented. Okay, for this next part of our demonstration, first I'm going to remove the shelves. And I'm going to hook up a calibrated temperature probe to monitor the temperature of the chamber along with its other controller. We like to do this to at least to have two sources to verify that it is actually the correct temperature. So just give me a moment, I'll hook this up for you guys. Now this is the temperature probe from the oven itself, from the controller, and this is our external. So we'll be able to see both temperatures at the same time. Close the door here. Now, what we've done is we've modified this chamber and we've upgraded it to a new temperature controller. Originally, there was an old style analog controller in it, which worked, but it wasn't as concise as the new temperature controllers, which you can program. This was a non-programmable unit. You can also use it as a simple manual controller. It's very simple. It says it's about 25 degrees. Let's see what our meter is saying here. And 24.5. That's very, very close considering it's two separate temperature sensors. To change the set point, there's simply an up arrow. To our maximum temperature, allowable temperature of 225 degrees. And we'll show you how we've set the low range. To a low of 0 degrees. Now we realize that it'll only be as cool as ambient temperature, but this is a safe range for this particular oven. Now what we're going to do is we're going to heat the oven up to its maximum temperature. And the output goes on, and this indicator here shows you that the heater is on full. When it eventually gets close to this temperature, it'll start to cycle and stop at a certain point, and it'll maintain that temperature within 1 to 2 degrees. So we'll come back in a little bit and we'll see how it's doing. The oven has reached its maximum temperature, 225.4. 225.4. It just doesn't get any better than that. It's right on target. The only other thing I'd like to mention is we put some new feet on it down here. So these are fresh feet and they're nice and smooth. And this completes this demonstration.